Once upon a time, there were 13 colonies. But in this new fictional universe, we're gonna pretend there's 14. This mystical extra colony is ours, Regma. Regma is a royal colony founded in 1730, smack dab in the middle of Virginia and North Carolina. Inspired by the success of Williamsburg, it was created to create some more cash money for the motherland and the king at the time, George II. The charter allowing the colony was also to be named Regma. The governor of this humble little colony was Ubby, chosen by the king due to their relationship. Regma is located in the area of the southern colonies, ripe in a spot to plant corn, tobacco, and other cash crops. So our slogan reflects it. More crops, more cash, you know? The conditions were perfect, with fertile soil, lots of time in the year to plant and harvest, there were no mountains preventing plantations, and because the colony was near the coast, the climate was moist. With the influence of other planting colonies near Regma, it was impossible not to plant any cash crops we could get our hands on. About half to 4/5 of our crops will become exports depending on the type of crop. The food harvested or collected will be mostly sent overseas for export to make cash money. The tobacco will be 99% exported for the cash money. The small amounts of wood that we chop will be exported for the cash money. Some of the wood that we chop will be turned into beads that will be traded for fur, which will be exported for the cash money. In summary, cash money. The laws in this royal colony were common laws. Things you'd expect, like no black men can testify in court, enslaved men cannot serve in militia, free men that have colored skin cannot hold office. If you miss church services, you will lose about a pound of tobacco, and missing a month, you'll lose about 50 pounds. Every plantation will have a room/house for worshipping God. There are also obvious laws like no theft, murder, disrespecting your husband, or cursing aloud. There will be 2 assemblies a year based on the Fundamental Orders of Connecticut. People have their rights, and the governor does not have all the power based on the English Bill of Rights, where the king and the citizen relationship is similar to the governor-colonist relationship. These laws were made by the king, obviously, as well as the governor and other officers, which, by the way, despite it being a royal colony, other non-important farmers had rights too. Religion wasn't a big problem, because despite freedom of religion, these colonists basically had to go to church and support the Church of England, or else they'd have to give up their hard-earned tobacco. Punishments included a letter branded on the criminal's hand, scarlet letters, ear nailings, cutting off the ears of a criminal, hanging, or whipping. Punishments were based off of how bad the crime was. Eye for an eye, life for a life. Our colony would most likely survive because tobacco demands were high. Lots of farmers would come because this would be a great way to earn money. You should come to Regma because England has a lot less economic opportunities and Regma is a prosperous state. Despite possible problems such as overworking or lack of tools, we have figured out solutions and are prepared for these problems. We have enough tools prepared and mandatory weekends. Also, some previous colonies were idiots and were rude to the natives. We would get all buddy-buddy with them. We'd even be rich enough to buy the land from them instead of outright stealing it. In conclusion, Regma was founded because the area made money and George II needed more money. Now join Regma for more money!